Hello. This is gonna be from a personal learning project number 4 or 3, whatever one comes first. But for one of them. And so I am in a VR game or application called Rec Room. And Rec Room offers a creative space where you can just kind of make whatever you want. So essentially, kind of like 3D modeling. So here we have, so I can take these shapes, and there's different materials as well. You can choose some different colors. It's like right now I have this brick thing on, which I'm going to be recreating your classroom, your Mr. Bernard's classroom, basically, or yeah, your your classroom. But so yeah, so like I can make a wall, and I'm gonna do this so I'm going to put this across the room to just recreate the walls you have because I don't want them blue, so I'm gonna do that. So that's what we're gonna start off with. So I made one wall, and how I did this is I stretched out a large. I have the cube shape selected, and made into a large rectangle. And so what I could do now, if I go to the manipulate tab, I can click on it, and I can choose how tall, how like long it is, how tall. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna like go like this, and now we have another side to the wall. And I'm gonna repeat this with the other sides. And yeah. And then of course we're gonna make one of them into blue, or make one of them have a. I'm trying to get these so they're all like the right size, or the same size. Now this room is like much bigger than your actual room, so I'm gonna have to like probably shorten it a bit. So let's do that. So I can also choose the length of it. So I'm gonna make that there. Make this here. So yeah, so this will be about good. So yeah, you can see how this looks right now. I'm gonna remake the floor so it's kind of tiley, just like your room. So yeah. Okay. As you can see, I have made all the walls. This is the blue brick wall that leads. I'm gonna make the door now. I've made the tiling on the roof. Using different materials that I can use in this. There's different materials you can do. No, so there's like different types of materials you can use. If you can see it, like the different patterns on them. And then these slots are gonna be used for the lights. So I'm gonna proceed to make the lights now. So yeah, that'd be pretty cool. So what I have done is I've used the clone option on this single piece of tile. And so I've moved it and created a arch for the lights. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend it to reach that. So I go like so. I know this won't be exactly the same amount. I'll have to bring it up there to do that. But I'll have to see how long it actually is. Yeah. So, oh, that's not what I want to do. And now I'm gonna make this white to match the lights, and then we can. Yeah. So then we have this, and we put the lights like this, so it's like the classroom. I've went up here and I've cloned them using the clone feature right there. Now I'm gonna use this move feature to take them and drop it. It's not perfect, but it's fine. It'll be fine. There we go. Yeah. So then we're just gonna do that for the rest of these. So right now I have finished it all, and to make sure that I don't accidentally grab one of these and just mess everything up, I'm using this tool called the freeze function. And what this lets me to do is this lets me here. It'd be better if I practice this on an actual object, so then I don't mess up. So if I go like I can grab it, mess around with it, whatever. But if I push freeze, then I can't do that anymore. So this function is good for this function is good just for making sure you don't accidentally grab something you've already placed down and just, ruin it, because that would suck a lot. So I'm gonna unfreeze this wall because you see there's like some gaps. You can see there's like little gaps. They don't matter that much, but I'm gonna manipulate this wall. I believe this should only affect this wall, and I'm just gonna like that. So there, the gaps aren't as noticeable, and they just kind of seem like part of the thing. Anyway, so now we're gonna move on to the lights. And so the lights, from what I can tell, are just a rectangle. So there's a neon tool. So what this neon tool lets us do is make neon, and it actually gives off some light as well. It makes everything seem brighter. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a rectangle and put them in all of these. So there we go. I'm not sure if the lights are white or yellow, but we're gonna go with white, just because. Or maybe it's yellow. Actually, it could be yellow too. I'm not sure. That looks better. Okay, we're gonna do that. So now I'm gonna copy that. I'm gonna put it on all of these. All right. So we have successfully made all of the lights well into lights. So yeah. So now I'm gonna focus on getting the door on there and the door on there, and also focus on getting a window right there, and maybe maybe I can try to do a smart board. It wouldn't be that hard, so I'm gonna try to do a smart board in there as well. Anyway, so I used a prop slash already pre-made thing, such as a room door. In this game, this is how you actually get into the room. You actually have to go click on the door. So if I were to go here and click, like I actually had to physically click on it. So that's why I'm doing pre-made one, so people can actually get into the room. I should. Why does it want to go over there? That's weird. Anyway. Oh, I had to unfreeze it. I'll get back to you when I figure this out. Okay, so I ended up having to just make my own door because that entire process was not working for the thing I wanted it to do. So what I'm doing now is I am quite literally making my own door. So yeah. Alright, so yeah, now we have a door handle. So now, as you can see, it's like pretty shiny, kind of like metallic actually. So now what we're gonna do is we're going to clone. No, we're gonna clone this door. Oh no, this piece is still here. So now we are going to start to make the table, or yeah, the tables. So I am going to start to do this. It's not going to be the exact amount of tables, just because the room is different size. And I'm not going to redo the entire room just for tables. So for now we have this, which is the white part of the table, and then there's going to be the wood part. So yeah, so I'm going to start building that. Okay, so I have made the table. I even made this little weird metal thing. I still don't know what this is used for, but I made it. So we can see there's like a little bit off right there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my manipulate tool. I'm gonna push it up just a little bit, and that should be good. All right. So now I'm going to start on. I know it's not the same color. It probably will be when I undo this. So let's change the color of it. But so now I'm gonna work on the computer to try to make it so that I don't have to make a computer on top of it, because that could get really annoying. So we're gonna try to make a computer now. We're gonna hope it goes well. I don't want to delete the door. We'll be back. So I've done everything now. So now I'm gonna use my freeze tool again to lock all of these tables in place, because there's no way I'm gonna delete all of these on accident. So boop, 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 and then we're just rest them, and then we start making the computer. Alright, so I've decided to just make my own computer because I don't know, I'm crazy. But so I'll probably use a pre-made keyboard just because I don't know if I have the patience to make a keyboard entirely, because I'll probably forget. But so what we're gonna do is we'll take the metallic, ignore that. We'll take the metallic paint again, make it, we'll make it this color for the base. So we're gonna make a little rectangle, because I believe that's what we have in class. Coolio, coolio. And we're gonna make, so as you can see, I have made a computer monitor. Now on the back, I tried to make it curved a bit, but then this happened, and you know, yeah, we're gonna hope that this works. Please tell Mr. Bernards, please don't flag me for this project because it's so juts out of the side. But otherwise, I think it looks very good. Oh no. Well, I guess we're not having the Dell symbol. That's okay. So we're gonna put this here. Now, I know this isn't exactly like the computers we have in our room, but it's what we got here, okay? I would say for seeing as I had to make this all by myself, I did pretty dang well. Alright, so for the chairs, so there's this thing of props, right? And so they're from the game itself. And so I can take these, such as this chair, which I'm going to use for your chair, and put that there. Because I'm not exactly sure what your chair looks like, but this is now your chair. And I hope that you like your big red chair. Because if not, then I apologize. But this is how things have to be. And I might try to, I'm probably going to try to make my own chair for the student chairs. It shouldn't be that too hard. So yeah, so there's a chair. Now what I'm trying to do, oh, this is what I want. That's not what I want. Okay, so, oh yeah, I also made a smart board. I'm not quite sure what goes on up here, so I just made some wires. There's also a marker up there. That's the lens, and there's a smart board, and I put a bunch of markers here. You have like 8 markers. There's like one there. There's like one there. One there. I just know that you like your markers, and because you want some new ones, so I got you some new ones. I just couldn't like wait. So now we have a bit of a weird thing, but so what we can do now is it might seem weird, but so I can draw things on here. So it's gonna be like, let's see. Okay, this is gonna be bad. Oh no. I'm gonna work on the chairs. Try to get all the chairs and the keyboards. I think that's gonna be it because cabinets are weird. Otherwise, otherwise this is still pretty impressive. But so yeah, so I'm gonna go do that right now. So I've made the chair, and as you can see, I've made this chair so super cool. Like you see this chair? So I'm sorry if you don't mind me making your making your chairs look super cool in your virtual reality classroom with your purple keyboards and your awkwardly jointed out computers and your weird cabinets, because I don't know how to do cabinets. So I decided to take a bookcase, and a bookcase and cover it up with weird stuff to make it look like your cabinet. And I don't know what was on your desk. So yeah, this is what's on your desk. Now you have a boombox, you have some glow sticks, some books, a camera, because you're cool. You gotta be on TV. So I'm gonna put this here. Now I am going to clone these. You saw nothing. That this is also like a social VR game as well. There's just like this building aspect of it that you can do. So that's why if you no, I want to save this. All right, so I have completed your room. It's not much different from what you've seen updated, but we will still go through a tour of this room. So this is the front door. Unfortunately, it doesn't work because, you know, otherwise you just like go to out here. But that's fine. So if we come down here, we have your classroom. You can walk in and see it. I would say it represents your classroom very well. Now there are some obvious differences. For one, your desk. I don't know what's on your desk, but this is what's on your desk now. These cabinets, I'm not exactly sure how the cabinets look, but this will do. There is no window because like there is no like glass object texture in this. So you have a plant instead. The computers seem to be pretty normal. The desks I tried to recreate as best I could, which I think they look great. We have a smart board. We have a thing with a marker on it. We have your thing that says Mr. Bernard's is cool and has an awesome room, because you know this is a pretty awesome room. There should be a door here, but I forgot because your room is weird. But otherwise, yeah. So we have less chairs because the game wouldn't let me make more chairs, and they're neon because I figured that they're better than normal or old chairs. And I figure you probably appreciate the cool aspect. I'm trying to make your room cooler. Not to say it's not already not cool, but just to say that we gotta work together to make this room awesome, okay? So yeah, this is the room. The lights, as you can see, are lights. I tried to recreate it best I could with the arches. It was really hard. Same with these computers. I tried to arch it here a bit, but then to cover that up, I had to do that. But I still think that otherwise, yeah. I think everything looks pretty good. And this is probably the biggest project I've made on this game. So for my other for the like what I've learned prior to the VR 3D modeling, I'll show you what I made prior to this. So what I have worked on prior to this is I made this room, and everything that's like brown is what I've added on, and so I made this little staircase, and I've made like a little like loft area. Like so everything you see here is made, like all the walls, all the floors, the light bulb, and those and that. So well, I didn't make this, but so yeah, so otherwise before all I really had done is make a room, but I haven't really made like detailed stuff like such as the computers or yeah. Like I made this, I made that, made the railing and stuff. And I play music. And yeah, but so yeah, I hope that you thought this was a pretty interesting project. I hope that you liked it. Hope that it was, you know, unique and that you saw something else that you normally don't see besides this music or whatnot. I've seen that a lot of kids have done. Yeah, so I hope you liked the classroom. This is what I worked on prior to it, and your classroom is what I improved on and what I learned about and made more and better. And yeah, have a good day, Mr. Bernards. Have a good quarter, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna see you next quarter for like 2 hours at a time, but it's fine. Anyway.